Good evening, campers. Today we're going to talk about the Song of Achilles, and if you've been anywhere in any bookish spaces, you know what this book's about, okay? I'm not going to say that Madeline Miller caused the onslaught of Greek retellings that is just bombarded at us at every single moment. However, the Song of Achilles definitely popularized it. Loved. If there's anything to say about the Song of Achilles, that is that it is ubiquitously loved by the large amount of people who have opened its pages. It has been lauded. It has been critically acclaimed. It has seen resurgence of readership year after year after year. The Song of Achilles doesn't seem to falter in garnering readership. So why is that? And to answer that question, I think we have to talk about retellings in general. The Song of Achilles is a retelling of the Iliad. Allow me to embrace my inner Lucy Ellman. The fact that you probably know the Iliad, that you know what the Iliad is roughly about, even if you haven't opened the pages of the Iliad, shows you how influential and important Homer's Iliad is. And the Song of Achilles basically just rewrote it to a modern audience. Here is my main gripe about the Song of Achilles, is that it basically just makes the implicit sexual relations between Patroclus and Achilles explicit. That, alongside changing the point of view to that of Patroclus, that's all. Madeline Miller, apart from telling us that Patroclus, he's just a little weak, dainty boy. That's all he is. Even though from the off he accidentally kills someone as then exiled to like Centaur Island. From the moment Patroclus can feel Achilles' third heel touch his thigh in the water, up to the really cringy, soft porn consummation at the end, Madeline Miller just ticks off everything in between the moment to Patroclus' death. And if you didn't know that Patroclus dies in the end, guess what? Spoiler alert, the Iliad has been around for over 2 millennia. And this is the problem that I have. And I think this is a lot of the problems that people are going to have if you know your Greek mythology. This isn't new! How can I be swooned like a teenager at the end when I know what happens? I knew what happened, it happened, and it's just like another tick box for Madeline Miller. This is just a tick box exercise. And can I just tell the Iliad and just make it a little bit gay? So all Song of Achilles does is just pad it out a little bit at the beginning. They just told us the Iliad, made it a little bit gay, which we already knew from the original text that it was probably gay. And the ending, just like this book, was fine. You know what? Song of Achilles is fine. In regards to its prose work, in regards of articulating the Homeric, it's fine. It's not arduous, it's not offensive, but you know what it is? It's a really good primer to get it into Greek mythology. If you've not read the Iliad, this works. This does everything that it needs to do to cement you within that time frame, to explore the relationship between Achilles and Patroclus in a very pointed, sometimes like painfully, like on the nose pointed manner, but nevertheless does what it needs to do. What I have to say on Miller's writing here is the exact thing I have to say about her latest work, Circe, which I ended up throwing up on. Not really related to the prose work, I just went out on a Christmas do. Honestly, the train was so rammed I just couldn't make it to the toilet, and Circe was the only thing in my hands, so it served a divine purpose that day. So for all my criticism, Madeline Miller really did save my life. Oh, we digressed. Circe, just like Song of Achilles, is a little bit heavy-handed. It really does make you go, you see this scene? This is an important scene. Which personally I feel comes across very patronising. But this is a engrossing read just because how quick the narrative moves. In fact, how Madeline Miller squeezes in 10 years of the Trojan War just to be like, can we just focus on the characters? Somewhat bombastic, appreciate the audacity of it, but you just know where the focus is. It's between Achilles and Patroclus. And if it's not that, it ain't important. It's fine. It's okay. If you pick it up, you'll be like, okay, kind of is what it is, but it's fine. It's a 5 out of 10.